The final day of the CAF Women's Champions League COSAFA qualifiers looks like this. It is the third and place playoffs, and all eyes on the Sugar Ray Kulu Stadium. It has certainly been an exhilarating 2 weeks here in Durban. Well, a very good and warm welcome to all our viewers from across the globe. Welcome to sunny Durban, South Africa, bringing you the final day of fixtures today. It has certainly been an incredible tournament thus far, from 8 teams, and now we are down to 2 teams, but only one team can punch their ticket to Cote d'Ivoire in November. But we are starting off with the third place playoffs with Costa as well as Green Buffaloes. Let's just remind you of how they got here.
Well, let's go back then to the semi-finals here for Costa del Sol. They were up against Botswana's double action ladies, and the run out from that far side, so telling in this tournament. And only a second goal of the tournament it was to be for Undamenti as they grabbed the lead to make it 1-0. Lovely ball over the top, good pace shown here by one of the best players in this year's tournament. So consistent and the top performer for double action ladies, Zarikanyo here with the assist over the last few years at football at this level. At points, they, having lost in the semi-finals twice, were looking to secure their place in the final for the first time. Missed, having hit the post, but then it deflected kindly. And a second goal it was to be, putting this game to bed then, and ensuring that they had the double, or the 2-goal cushion maybe I should say here, in booking their place in the final late in the day, knocking the fight out of Costa del Sol. Brace found Undamenti now amongst the tournament top goal scorers with 3 goals in this tournament. So that's how double action ladies did away with Costa del Sol, who will be in the semi-final or the third and fourth playoff here, whilst the double action ladies move on to the final. The young boys and girls that came out here during the course of last week have come out once again here to ensure they start the action in as far as the third and fourth playoff, including the final later on in the day. Now, Sundowns against Green Buffaloes and Malenga. A blinding strike against the run of play, just over 10 minutes gone by. It was Green Buffaloes that did the business in some style here with a lovely counter-attacking play. Oh, then to Malenga, the first touch set it up beautifully for the second then. And it meant we would be blessed with goals on this day. Sundowns started their fight back. And Tapo, who had already scored from the penalty spot, stepping up here to score from the corner. Heights coming into a great advantage then, and steering that header beautifully beyond the defender and keeper to ensure Sundowns to level matters here and make things interesting going into the second half. So many goal scorers from only the Sundowns so far in this tournament. Tapo with her second, 2 of their defenders have scored 2 or more, just to show how well they've done at rotating the goal scoring position, if you will. And they were to score more here. Lovely piece of play here, brilliant from Marifi in one of the better goals in this tournament, just from a creative standpoint. Nicely done with a 1-2, still a lot to do. Little chip over the keeper means Sundowns grab the lead for the first time in that match. Something brilliant, and the teammates' reactions let you know just how impressive that particular goal was. Did away with the defender, had the pace, had the support, bouncing it off Tolagele, whose return ball was on the money in the weight on the pass, and just standing with a chance to get there ahead of the keeper and defenders, and needing just the one touch to get it beyond the keeper. So, those the results then. That's how Costa del Sol, as well as Green Buffaloes, the outgoing champions, meet in the third place playoff, and we look forward to a competitive match.
And of course, that's how the story ended for Green Buffaloes as well as Costa del Sol, but there's still the bronze medal up for grabs right now. So we're starting things off here at the Sugar Ray Xulu Stadium with the third place playoffs. It's Green Buffaloes, the defending champions, who've now since been knocked out of the tournament, with Costa del Sol that has really made history within their club and have really had an excellent tournament thus far. Will they walk away with something? Well, of course, I caught up with both the coaches ahead of today's encounter. When you look at both sides, it's really about recovery as there's injuries on both camps. But more than anything, it was a psychological aspect of just empowering the girls to come back and fight for this bronze medal. Well, let's hear from the coaches. A very tough semi-final game you had against the Double Action ladies. You had a rest day. Has the team recovered? How was the team today?
Tivemos jogo difícil com Double Action para as meias finais. Como é que foi a recuperação? Como é que a equipa está hoje?
Meio cansada por causa de tantos jogos, né? Mas portanto, a motivação é grande e elas querem fazer uma história depois de uma prestação não boa na época passada. Vieram aqui para melhorar essa prestação. Portanto, essa vontade do querer, acho que dá para a gente ter força para disputarmos esse jogo.
A little bit tired because so many games in very short time, but the team is prepared to make history. We've been here last year. We didn't make it to the semi-finals. Today we did, and we have to continue to make history.
You speak about being tired. You're playing a Green Buffaloes team that is very physical on the ball. How do you deal with them today?
Fala de cansaço, jogamos com o Green Buffalo, que é uma equipa muito física. Como é que vamos nos posicionar perante eles?
Vamos tentar usar as nossas armas e, portanto, realmente é uma equipa muito forte fisicamente, já vimos isso. E vamos tentar contrariar isso tecnicamente. Tecnicamente e taticamente, vamos tentar contrariar nesse sentido.
We'll try to use our weapons. We know that they are very physical, but we are going to use our technician in order to get the best result.
Obrigado.
Muito obrigado. Thanks.
A tough semi-final you had. Looking at the off day, recovery, how's the mood in camp? Have the players recovered? What did you focus on?
Sawona people, thank you very much. We've had a tournament and a half, and last game was so intense. The girls used their all energy, and we gave them some rest and some psychological tips, and we're coming back today to correct where we went wrong. And we'll give it our all as well, because this is the last game of the tournament. We'll go home and rest, and they just have to do their best today.
I was going to say, because of course you've lost out on the big prize, but there's still the bronze medal up for grabs. Do you still use the same discipline and just the same amount of energy going into today's game?
Definitely, we can't go home empty-handed. We're at this platform to play for the third place, and we're going to maintain the discipline that we've had and the focus that we've always had on. We don't want to lose direction and focus. We're still focused on the prize that is ahead of us. We've lost the main prize, but not all is lost. We still have something that we can go home with.
4 changes today.
4 changes, most of them forced changes. We've got some concerns of injuries, and that's why we've made those changes. But the fact that we've got all the players, we believe in them, and the ones that we've given chance, they go deliver. We believe in them so much, and we expect a lot from them.
All the best, Coach Carol.
Thank you very much.
4 changes, Green Buffalo, 1 for Costa del Sol. Bronze medal up for grabs. Cesar Mapena will take you through this one.
The last best day at the CAF Women's Champions League COSAFA qualifier starts with a third-place playoff between the losing semi-finalists as Costa del Sol take on the outgoing champions Green Buffaloes at the Sugar Ray Xulu Stadium in Clement, Durban. A good day this to you as we round off what's been a great last week and a half or so of Champions League football in the COSAFA region here, and the temperature getting better and better as we went into the semi-finals. It's even better now going into the finals as it feels like it's windy weather with the sun out, bit of cloud cover here and there, but nothing to take away from what is a super day in the Kingdom of the Zulu, and a day where we will crown the champions and the team to, of course, represent the COSAFA region out in the Champions League in Cote d'Ivoire later on in the year. The battle we're focusing on now is between two sides that, well, will be happy. I think it's safe to say, with the way things have fared in this year's tournament, for Costa del Sol in the right of your picture, they the first time getting out of the group stages and getting into the semi-finals. Here they are in the third and fourth playoff, having made a bit of history with this generation. For the defending champions, Green Buffaloes, going through an evolutionary period, they'll be happy that they're still good enough to fight for third place here. As we heard from their coach, Carol Kanyemba, before this match got underway, it is important for them to leave here with a bit of silverware. That's the aim of the game for both sets of ladies here, whilst the officials will also be looking to ensure they have a good showing on this, their last day of action, and yet another important step in the way of women's football in the African continent here, especially from a club point of view, as the Women's Champions League continues to grow in the different parts of the African continent. Just the one change then, and it's familiar faces for the most part here for Costa del Sol. All ladies that are in the starting lineup are having the fifth match appearance of this tournament, and all goal scorers for them in the past are in the starting lineup. So they look to Punja to increase upon 2 goals so far this competition. Was Makonya is another to keep an eye on here. The hard-working striker in the heart of that attacking trio is one that always impresses. Chinoleza and Kazembe remain crucial in the midfield dominance, if it is to be, for the ladies from Mozambique. 4 changes here for Green Buffaloes, meaning Chilenga, who's amongst the goal scorers, comes back into a starting berth wearing the number 10 jersey. Watch out for Chisenga, that is wearing the number 12, making her first appearance in this year's competition. Zulu comes in alongside Banda in the heart of midfield as the changes continue to be run through then, with Benai, the captain, amongst those that would have been struggling for fitness coming into this game, with injuries playing a part in the changes made. Sunya Thing Tippett from Botswana is in charge of this fixture, assisted by Maneo Tau from South Africa, whilst Peloso Mapara from Lesotho is the second assistant. The fourth official is Nonjabulo Ndlela from South Africa, against an ever-impressive Green Buffalo side. Wemba, so crucial to this side from a defensive standpoint, playing alongside Musesa in the heart of that defense. Started right on the dot then, if you will, as Green Buffaloes look to, well, end this tournament on a bit of a bright note. Same can be said for Costa del Sol, and what a story it would be for them, the ladies from Mozambique, if they not only, no, they've got a problem here as Menendez touches a little heavy, but I was going to say, if they were to go on to get the better of Green Buffaloes here, it would be quite a story for the young ladies from Mozambique. And they grab the lead through Makonyo. In halfway, Green Buffaloes will feel, had they taken their chances, things could have been very different. Now, after that far side is Janeiro early and looking for something special was Makonyo, and maybe a sign of what was to come later on in the half. Not properly picked up on the defensive end, all on her own. Then it was all about timing in executing what she was trying to. Got the timing slightly off. Chileng on that far side, finding Mulenga. Able to deal with the bounce is Namire. Now, allowing to run on then. This was a lovely build-up. Chisenga staying on her feet and dancing past a good few of them. Then it lands for Banda. Cleared by Namire. Another shot coming up, and Namire's got the goods in the save again. Needing a bit of help from her friends in getting it clear. It's so impressive until that point. desperate times in defense here for Costa del Sol. Now, Makonyo looking the most likely to score when Costa del Sol were able to get onto the front foot. Again, difficult tangle still with a good strike here that kept Mbwana honest. Lovely ball this from Kazembe. Pace on the far side, including the quality in the ball in and the header. Quality and deserving of the lead from Makonyo. Had been threatening, hadn't she? Lovely ball initially, followed up by yet another piece of quality in the delivery in. Striker's goal. So there you have it then. Green Buffaloes again, when you look at those numbers, so much in their favour, but whilst they've got the less goal attempts and shots as well as ball possession, it's Costa del Sol that are happy with the lead at half time. Changes to be made here if either one of these coaches looks to put their best foot forward in the second half, and while they ended with the 11 they started with, it'll be interesting to see who comes in and off the bench. One of the scoreline here in favour of Costa del Sol in this match against Green Buffaloes, where we are, of course, seeing a third-place playoff to the end of what has been a great week and a half in as far as what football is concerned here in the CAF Women's Champions League CCWCL qualifiers. The aim of the game, of course, being to get to Cote d'Ivoire. So, early ball forward here. Mwemba, the captain, looking for the late equaliser. Always rising. And that's the very last attack, meaning it's a Costa del Sol that push on through to pick up the bronze medal. And you can see how much it means to them. Hang on in parts of the first half, and then started to be themselves going forward, and it was Makonyo that gave him a strike, and Kazembe scored the second. Importantly, were performances from Razamenkyu as well as Namira, the goalkeeper. Were equally as important as the goal scored here. For Green Buffaloes, been out and out to play, one of the best teams in the tournament, in just scoring goals. That's the major challenge. They create a lot, they don't score as much as they should, and that certainly haunted them today. The numbers will show at the end of it all that they will walk away feeling, had we been sharper in front of goal, we could have been celebrating a whole lot more. Bronze medal will go to Costa del Sol. The young ladies from Mozambique improving drastically upon last year. They beat Green Buffaloes, the outgoing champions, with a scoreline now of Costa del Sol 2, Green Buffaloes 1. Lovely ball. It was by Kazembe to get things going on that far side, and Makonyo has made a name for herself in this tournament. A couple of goals scored, but it's more than just the goals, it's just a general play that makes her stand out, how honest she is, how hard she works, and how influential she becomes for the team. Very much a team type of striker. And, well, there's your opener. Then, with Green Buffaloes creating so many chances in this match, it is telling. Panja picking up a third assist to the tournament. Found Costa and how's that for a first take? And a finish. Quality from Costa del Sol with both goals scored. And, well, very much against the run of play, they were in the lead. Edie Maria, 2 goals to nothing at the time, but the poured in, the take, and the finish is class here from the ladies in yellow and blue. Absolute class. Great to watch. And quite a story for the Mozambicans. They were to pull one back late in the day. Were Green Buffaloes hoping for a late comeback. Lovely ball in. Superb finish from Salome Piri, one young lady whom I suspect will see a lot from in the years to come here as she develops under Carol Ganyemba. Impressed with her all-round play, impressed not just with her here in this game, but in other games as she's coming off the bench as well. She won for the future. So, again, the numbers very much in favor of Green Buffaloes here. Ball possession, goal attempts, shots. They win those numbers. And, well, for Costa del Sol, well, it's all about how precise you are with the chances you get. And they win it in the numbers that matter the most. The goals scored as opposed to goals conceded. And Costa del Sol did the business with the likes of Namire and Rosa Main-Q being outstanding in defense.
Albertina, the captain, Bonja, is the player of the match for Costa del Sol, and to hand over the award is Mr. Pindani Nene, business partner for Hollywood Bets. Thank you so much, Bab Nene. We're just going to bring in her translator. You can come in. Thank you so much. Please just give her the mic. Thank you so much. Take the mic there. Albertina, great game today. You look at the semi-final, how tough it was, but for the team to come back and still fight today, what does today's win mean for the team?
Estamos aqui, foi um grande jogo que fizeste. A equipa foi muito forte, como veio na meia final. Qual a valinha mágica que houve para nós podermos estarmos com esse tipo de atitude?
Primeiro, parabenizar o grupo, em primeiro lugar. E parabenizar a direção e a todos que estão aqui para nos apoiar. E dizer que fomos persistentes, o jogo não foi fácil. Conseguimos alcançar aquilo que era o nosso último objetivo, estamos todos de parabéns.
Have to say congratulations team, congratulations coach, congratulations everyone. And then for us it's very persistence for continue to work, We are losing at the same final, and then now we are number 3, and then it's great for us.
What is different about Costa del Sol this year? Because you had such a good tournament.
Qual a diferença do Costa del Sol este ano? Porque você fez grande campeonato.
Continuamos a trabalhar. Trabalhamos muito para que esse ano possamos fazer diferença. Conseguimos, apesar de não ter chegado à final, mas conseguimos chegar até onde muitos não esperavam. Então estamos todos de parabéns.
Working, we're not in final. And then for us, it's a very have to celebrate for that position today.
Congratulations, Captain. Congratulations,
Thank you.
Costa del Sol, winning 2-1 over Green Buffaloes, now joined by her coach, Coach Ishmael Abdullah. Coach, what a game this was. How did you see today's game, your final game? And just maybe give me your thoughts as well on the experience your team got in the tournament this year.
Pode me dar mais ou menos a experiência que teve nessa equipa, o segredo para esse brilhante campeonato?
O segredo foi aprender muito dos erros que nós cometemos na época passada. E através dos erros aprendemos e trabalhamos muito e viemos aqui muito bem preparados. Portanto, o nosso primeiro objetivo era passar para a fase seguinte e o que veio é bônus para nós. Estamos felizes, também tentamos chegar à final, não conseguimos, e dar parabéns a essas meninas, foram maravilhosas.
Working and learn more, and then for us, our first goal is to come to another another level like semi-final, and then we didn't win the semi-final. Now here we are fighting for we are number 3 for in position, and then for us I think have to say congratulations so much our player for this this perfect tournament we were doing, and then for us we are very happy about that.
Thank you so much, Coach. Congratulations, bronze medal.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Ishmael Abdullah of Costa de Sol. And I love the camaraderie here of the two teams. Joining me now is Coach Carol. Coach, what a game. Not aware you had wanted to end the tournament as defending champions, but how did you see today's game?
Very bad way, very bad tournament for us. And I can say we need to work on the psychology of the players, because that's what has drained us in this tournament. They really counted which games to wake up for, which games not to wake up for. So I think attitude has costed us a lot in this game. We had everything it took for us to win, but the attitude that our players had was quite bad. Because if you saw the performance that we put up against Sundance and today's performance, the difference is very big. So I think we need to work on the attitude of our players.
Yeah, Coach, because the second half, the team looked so despondent, especially after that second goal. But 15 goal attempts from your team, especially in that first half where they look so dangerous.
We always look like that. All the games we've been looking dangerous. We've had a lot of opportunities on goal, but barring them, when they're in the goal, it's like we lose concentration. So I think it's our area of concern that we really need to work on. And as I said, mostly it's the attitude, because if you say that whatever chance you have, you make it count, if you have that attitude, you can go anywhere. Because if you had buried it in the first 20 minutes, we wouldn't have given our opponents the courage and the confidence to carry on.
Coach, all the best for the rest of the season. Hopefully we'll see you next year.
Very much. Thank you.
Coach Carol of Green Buffaloes, they bow out of the tournament. Not the way that the defending champions would have wanted to end their 2023 campaign, but they do lose out on that bronze medal, 2-1 to Costa de Sol. What a performance this team has really put up in this year's edition of the tournament. They get themselves a bronze medal and they make sure that even if they missed out on the final, they're not going home empty-handed. Well, now we have the big one coming up at 3 o'clock. Double action ladies up against Mamelodi Sundowns. Will it be a repeat champion or a maiden trophy for double action ladies? What a match that is going to be. Certainly we are streaming, we are broadcasting on linear, so this game is certainly brought to you on your couch. So make sure that you do not miss the game. We'll be back here at 3.